Holy hell, there we go. What is going on, people? I tell you what, this place sounds like a disco. Um, I wish I could flip the camera around on my laptop. Oh. But, God, if you could tell by my eyes, I am tired as shit. Um, hey, what's going on? Thank you, sir. And it's been a long trip. Hey, KP, drive safe, man. Hey, Wisconsin. What's up, Britt, Sway, Hudson? Yo. Hey, Hudson, email me the link because apparently my personal phone is in my checked luggage, which is somewhere in terminal, whatever, and I'm still waiting for my plane. So I don't have my phone. So if you texted it, I haven't seen it yet. Hey, Loretta. Hey, Farmer, what's going on? So as you can see, I'm at the exciting airport here today. And this was the beer I just drank. It's in your email, my friend. Thank you, Hudson. So it has definitely been a week. I was supposed to be. I flew in yesterday. I was supposed to be here until tomorrow, and then fly back and kind of cruise into the. End up happening is they put a quarterly review tomorrow afternoon. I got a clay shoot Friday. And they're like, "Oh, your meeting got canceled this evening, so you got to get back tonight." So I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" So definitely been a challenge. I'm trying, Lord. Hence, and of course, I wind up with some kind of head cold or some crud as I arrive in my hotel. So it's just been a week, but it's fun. It's usually pretty cool. My wife sent me a picture of my dogs, and I'll tell you what, this is one of the cutest pictures I've ever seen. Let me see if I can pull it up for y'all. Bear with me, y'all. So, I don't know if y'all can see that, but my dogs were at the front door every time they heard a truck go by because they thought it was me. And they went running to the front door to see if Dad was there. Hudson, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I had one video get 3,000 views, and then the very next one got like 5. And that just didn't make sense. Maybe I should just, like, when I post short videos, just like assume I don't give a shit and just throw them up there because that's what worked. I'm not sure. I'm not getting notifications. I'm getting responses from have a strawberry margarita. No, we're going with the beers tonight because if I got into liquor, I would be incoherent the way this week's gone. But productive week. Hey, Rob, what's going on? Hey, Billy. And Rage. And who else? Did I miss anyone here? So, folks, just a reminder, when you travel, I try to be very modular when I go into the airports. So, like, and granted, I checked my stupid, I checked my personal phone in my check luggage. So, TSA has it in Shaboba right now. But thank you, Teresa. Hey, but I bring meds. I bring charging packs. I got one. It's in the bottom here somewhere. In theory, it's in here. There it is. So stuff like this, solar charging banks, and you can get all sorts of different ones. I mean, I have a link for this one. You can go to Target and find one too. I mean, at Walmart. Um, I would test them as soon as you get them home and charged because some of them don't work very well. Um, but those charging banks, I have a few of them, and depending on the trip, my wife and I will each take one, or I'll take 2. This was a short trip. I knew it wasn't going to be more than a couple of nights. But if I'm going to be gone a week, I'll take 2, and I'll have them both charged so that in the event power goes out, don't have I don't have anywhere to plug in. At least my phone works. Now, granted, if the cell towers are out, you're kind of screwed anyway. But I could still use it as a compass. I could still use it as a light, even if the cell phone doesn't work. Um, it has some functionalities. I can still take photos with it in the event I have to document something for later use. So the phone, even if the cell towers go out, still has some function. USB tools, battery double as a phone charger. Oh, Ryobi does. Is it the One Plus, Rob? You know which one I'm talking about? The 18 and the 18-volt little thing you plug in. USB tools, battery double as a phone charger. Oh, that's good to know. I did not know that. But yeah. So it's been a week. It's been tumultuous, and then I got sick on the flight or on the way in. So I was like, oh, that sucks. So the good thing is, like, I'm gonna go back tonight, and tomorrow I'm gonna email the boss tonight and be like, yeah, you don't want me in the office tomorrow. So yeah, so right now I've got beer and Dayquil in my system, so I might feel better, I might die. I don't know. It's one of those days. Uh, I wouldn't recommend doing that, by the way. But one of the things when you make this kind of business trip and things change is trying to be as adaptable as you can. And that's why I pack a lot of stuff modularly. First aid kits. Hey, Pilgrim. Hey, Daryl. Um, Before a trip, like when I know I have to make a trip, I plug everything in, flashlights, charging banks, USB things, whatever, my headsets, whatever I think I may need. I plug them in. Even if the trip gets canceled, the minute I catch wind of it, I plug everything in. So hey, Rebecca, and I pretty much know I'm going to be, most of my stuff will be ready. I actually have a full first aid kit in my carry-on in my computer bag, but it's in Ziplocs and it's split up. And the reason I do that is if TSA wants to investigate it, it's easy for them to just pull Ziplocs out and look at them. Then you get one of those first aid kit packs and they unravel the whole thing and then you can't get it back in. It's a pain in the ass. No, batteries don't last long these days. But and I think that's by design, honestly, Rage. I think they mess with older phones and they mess with phones so that the batteries don't work as well after it's a few years old so that you have to buy a new one. So that's a conspiracy theory of mine. And that's purely from a business standpoint. They want to sell you more crap, is basically what they want to do. But yeah, be adaptable when you make these kind of trips, folks. Make sure when you pack meds. That's the one thing I didn't bring. I didn't bring NyQuil. I brought Dayquil. And so you take Dayquil at night, and it actually wakes you up a little bit, so that kind of worked against me. But make sure you have meds and different change of clothes, right? Like my business attire is pretty comfortable. The button shirt and the slacks. I don't wear tight slacks. I wear kind of more the old Italian cut on the black slacks, and my shoes are comfortable and broken in. So if I need to move or be in these clothes for an extended period, I can function in them. I see a lot of people come to the airport and they come in Crocs because they don't want to have to take their shoes off in security and unlace them. And I'm thinking to myself, man, if there's any kind of emergency, a fire, an explosion, an active shooter, Al Qaeda, whatever the hell happens, hey, cat attack, hey, farmer, they're going to lose their shoes. Like, you ever see those videos of an incident after the fact, whatever the incident may be, and there's shoes on the floor and sandals, and you're like, who the hell lost their shoes? It's those people. It's the Crocs people. Crocs are for the beach and for your backyard. I don't go to the airport in those. Um, if I leave my house, I'm wearing lace-up shoes. Um, it just doesn't make sense. Um, when I was working offshore, I had a guy tell me You always want the lace-up shoes handy because if the drilling rig catches fire and the deck below you is on fire, the metal deck we're running on is going to be about 190 degrees, and you're going to be running barefoot on that. You're going to burn your feet, fall down, and die. He said, leave your sneakers or your steel toes by the bed. And that stuck with me as a young engineer. And ever since then, I always wear lace-up shoes. And it was good advice because he had actually been on a rig that caught fire and they had to evacuate and people got burned. So, well, Teresa, yeah. I mean, if I'm at the beach, obviously. And even at the beach, I wear the Keens, those multi-purpose water shoes that they kind of bind to your feet. So I can run in those. Because you don't want to also step on like glass, right? Because I've had that happen too. But yeah, I see people I like to people watch in the airport, and they're people they don't like. You notice my back's to the window. I'm looking at the terminal, right? I can kind of see who's going in and out. And, just it's good to be able to see what's going on. And there are people walking through the crowd, not even looking up. They're like literally head 45-degree down at their phone. And I'm like, how do you guys not crash into pillars? So, hey, Carolina, what's going on? Look on the fluids leak mission. Farmer, that's how I found my oil leak in my old pickup. I was walking around it after going to a gun show, and there was oil underneath, and it was fresh. I went straight to the dealership after that. That ran me $800 to get the gasket fixed, and that's because the body shop was a bunch of idiots. But that's a story for another day. Hey, bye, Wisconsin. Take care of yourself. Folks, when you make these trips, try to be modular and be adaptable. Be ready to turn around and go. So actually, in my check luggage, which I don't have with me, I have a Ziploc. I keep $5 in quarters, 3 or 4 Tide Pods, dryer sheets as well. And that's if, say, I'm going to fly home tonight and I get a call 20 minutes after I end this live stream, and they're like, hey, cancel that. You're going to Oklahoma City. And I'm like, oh, shit. So I got to turn around and change my tickets and go to Oklahoma City. When I get there, I can take anything I've worn so far and stick it in the washing machine at the hotel and get it clean, have it clean tonight, so that in the morning I have fresh clothes. And typically when I get home, regardless of whether I wore those clothes or not, I wash everything. Because you never know what you're going to get in a hotel or in an airplane or in luggage. I don't want bed bugs in my house. I don't want chupacabras or little crickets or whatever. I wash everything, and then I hang it up. Bed bugs, yeah. So yeah, even if I'm at a nice hotel, I'll still wash everything. Even if I wash it while I'm on the road, because I've had trips where I'll hit multiple cities, and before I leave city number 1, I'll wash whatever I had there, hit city number 2, and then go home. So 2/3 of my laundry is clean. I'll still wash everything, and I'll take the shirts in for dry cleaning, but I wash it all at home, just to get rid of whatever may be there from the trip itself. Um, the thing is coming back. I don't know. I got some kind of cootie on this trip, but and Sassy had it wasn't Rona. She tested for Rona, and there was no Rona. So it might have been flu. It might have been a sinus infection. And then homegirl gave it to me. But I was fine until I got in the airplane to come here, and then I was like, I don't feel good. So it's been an interesting trip. But yeah, folks, when you make these trips, make sure you plan out. Be ready to change direction, and that's why I do things kind of modular, because I never just bring business clothes. Even if I know like I'm going to be in a dress shirt and a vest, and slacks, I'll also bring blue jeans, hoodie, t-shirt, sneakers. I always bring a completely different change of street clothes, and then I'll bring business clothes. And normally I travel in the street clothes. I won't travel like this. But today the meetings ended late, and I'm like, screw it. But normally I will dress like the least interesting guy in the airport. I will look like some roughneck going home. I won't look interesting, exciting at all. I see people walking through the airport with high heels or Joseph Banks suits with the 4, 5, 6 figure Rolex. I basically, if it's not that important, I want to be able to bail on it if I need to. Also, if I break it, it doesn't hurt my feelings too much. So, but anyway, hey Joy, Billy, hey Oma, what's going on? So, folks, tonight we will have the Four Horsemen at 6:45 my time, 7:45 East Coast. Vision's going to go on in about 30 minutes. Hey, Neil. No, Daryl, a lot of people don't pay attention. So I'm hoping to at least be in. Yeah, Therese. I'm headed back home. I'll be on Livingston Man. They're doing the Four Horsemen tonight on Livingston Man. It's right before I board, so I'll be on there about 15 minutes, and then I'm going to have to run to my terminal, and hopefully they don't change it again, because this airport's big, and I was in a completely different terminal until an hour and a half ago, and then they switched terminals on me, and I had to come to this one. So I'm hoping they don't wait till like 20 minutes before, and they redirect me. Yeah, Neil, I'm in Texas, and they redirect me to another terminal. Then I'm scrambling trying to get there. So, but in any case, folks, look. So Livingston Man is tonight. We're going to be the Four Horsemen will be on his channel this evening, and next week I think we're on Vision's channel, and then me again. I think I don't remember now, but anyway. Um, you guys, ladies and gentlemen, be ready to stay extra. Be ready to go to a different city if need be. That's why I bring the laundry, the Tide Pods, the dryer sheets, the change, and my checklist. Oh, I got kicked off there for a second. Nope. I guess the universe didn't like what I was saying. Anyway, Tide Pods taste great. Hey, Red October. Um, just in case, and hell, it could, like for me, it'll be work related, but there could be an incident, some kind of accident, bad weather, and you wind up spending a night in a different city on the way home. Uh, Even if you're driving, right? You're driving from one state to another, and you get into bad weather, you got to spend an extra day in the wrong place. You can at least